need to clap. So we got John Lewis, badass vegan. Oh, I love being able to say bad words. Because it's just part of what I have to say, badass vegan. And Gina and Dan. Oh, and Jane. Hey! Nice to meet you in person. You're tall. Okay.
Y'all want us to stand? What y'all want us to do?
Yeah.
We're gonna have chairs.
Yeah.
And it's gonna look like a cell phone bar, like if we stand.
Let me give them a mic. Take a mic, pass it
Yeah,
down.
we only got 3 bars, man. I kind of talk loud already, so I might not need it, but we'll see. But we're gonna try to get some chairs to kind of make this. Oh, we can just sit on the front of the stage. Yeah, we all family here.
Y'all sit down and we about the same height now.
This is the one time I had to look up the wheel.
Exactly. What? I'm gonna do you like you do me, punk.
It feel weird. It feel weird.
Hey, all y'all out there, turn around, get out the taco line and come on over.
Wake up! Come on!
We're ready. Let's do it. Y'all ready? Oh, wait. Now let's try it again. Y'all ready?
Are y'all ready?
All right, let's go.
Make some noise. Make some noise. Y'all don't even know the hell we are, but make some noise. Right.
Hello, welcome to Veg Fest. You have committed to keeping it real and vegan. My name's Leslie Kane. I'm a plant-based actor and model. And here we have with us today, we have Mr. Will Tucker, Natty Pro bodybuilder, vegan, and personal fitness trainer. And we have NDEM and Chem, Mr. Hot Chocolate Fitness, vegan, power lifter, and personal trainer. And then probably the brightest smile in the room, Mr. John Lewis, aka Badass Vegan, vegan fitness expert, and motivational speaker.
I need to carry her with me everywhere. Damn, I wanted to be myself after that.
So we don't have as much time as we did in our previous panel. So we're gonna open it up and jump into it with any questions for the guys. Please.
First question. All right, everybody's shy. That's awesome. Well, all right. Yeah, we'll do an introduction. We'll talk about this.
Let's go down the road. Okay, as Leslie said, believe it or not, I am a 4-time natural bodybuilding champion. Don't clap yet, because I see some of y'all sizing me up like this ain't no bodybuilder. I kick his ass. But give me some coconut oil and some good lighting, I can flex with the best of them. That's what I do. So I'm also a contributor to Vegan Health and Fitness magazine, and I own WTF, or Will Tucker Fitness, a personal fitness studio back outside of Phoenix, Arizona, Gilbert, Arizona. I'm happy to be here. Got a couple other projects we'll talk about later on, but that's kind of a brief introduction to me. You can clap now.
What's up, everybody? I'm NDEM. I'm from a small town in California, and not really small, Fresno area. A lot of ag, a lot of dairy. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
A lot of ass.
A lot of ag.
Oh.
Get your mind out the gutter.
Say it, keep it real.
Yeah, a lot of ag and stuff. I do powerlifting, and I've placed top 3 in every competition I've done so far. So next one I'm trying to do is a national meet, so then I can wear all my vegan stuff, and then they go, oh, where you get your protein and also do personal training and other projects we'll talk about later.
All right, I don't want to stand up like Will because I just look too. Like, let's see. No? Yeah. Does anybody not? Yeah, you probably don't know who I am. My name is John Lewis, also known as Badass Vegan. Been vegan for 11 years. Entrepreneur for the most part. I have a gaming company, online gaming app company. Have an apparel company. You got one of my shirts on. They got some of my shirts on. That's awesome. I have a protein shake company. I'm doing a documentary with the makers of Cowspiracy about my life and hip hop. Teaming up with a couple of restaurants coming up soon. A cookbook coming soon, and I'm tired. And yeah, that's about it. All right.
song too? Rap song too on iTunes?
Yeah, I got a rap song out and a cookbook, and I got a daughter that'll be 1 next month. So that's where all my energy goes, actually. We got first question? There it is.
For you and then both of you. So with your gaming and gaming company,
Yes.
do you kill animals in your game?
Good question. No, actually, all of my games are actually remakes of popular games out there, and what we do is we take out all the violence. And so the first game that's out, which I'm donating proceeds actually to charities, but not only just animal charities, also to feed the homeless, because I think a lot of times we get that misconception that vegans don't give a fuck about humans, which some of them we kind of don't. I know, it happens. But we really do. So it's actually about, so the first game that came out is called Barn Buddies, which you can go on iTunes, Apple Store right now, or Google Play. And what I did was I took literally Candy Crush and used animals. So every time you match up 3 animals, they leave the barn and get to go play in the field. That's it. All right. We got another 6 games coming out before the end of the year, and all the games go to charity. So, all right.
So the two of you, how long have you been vegan? And then were you vegetarian first and then went to vegan? So,
I've been vegan for about 5 years. I was vegetarian before that. And I kind of had a stupid reason for not going vegan in the first place. Before I was doing powerlifting, I was doing bodybuilding. So then I was always worried about having all my muscle, everything else. And when I used to see pictures of vegans, I used to see scrawny, what we used to think hippie-looking people in their Birkenstocks, you know, walking around. So I'm like,
You said you wouldn't tell me about those pictures of me, man.
so I wanted to keep as much muscle as possible until I looked online one time and I seen a guy, his name is Derek Treesize, and he had crowd full of muscle, and I was like, well, fuck, I need to start getting on that vegan shit real quick.
I've been vegan, like NDEM, a little over 5 years myself. I was vegetarian 5 years prior to that. Now, mine came about a little differently. After the corporate meltdown, you know, back in the late 2000s, I was working in mortgage banking.
Wait, you had the meltdown?
Yeah, I was just melting it all down. Yeah, when I got that last pink slip, and trust me, the utility bill don't stop coming. And I was working in mortgage banking, so I went and got certified as a personal trainer. I'm originally from East St. Louis, Illinois. If you know anything about the Midwest, I was a meat and potato kind of guy. We eat any damn thing running across our yard. You try to put hot sauce on this, hot sauce on that, sriracha on that. So I moved to Arizona when I was shifting around with different jobs in the mortgage industry. And then when I saw that drying up, I went and got certified as a personal trainer. So I started working evening weekends at a big box gym. And I had a client who came to me, and she was vegetarian. So of course, I was a typical meathead guy. I said she's not going to meet her fitness goals. But she planted this seed in October 2006. November 2006, I gathered with some other people for a traditional Thanksgiving at one of their houses. And, you know, took home a big plate of leftovers. And I went home, and I found myself flipping through channels, and I wound up on the National Geographic channel. And I'm more of an ESPN, CNN kind of guy, but it was a documentary about animals and the connection between the mom and the baby, and I saw that, and I threw every piece of meat I had out of my house and went straight vegetarian there. I wasn't even drunk, that's the bad part about it. I don't know how the hell I wound up watching National Geographic, but you know, that's how I got to become vegetarian, and 5 years later I just challenged myself as a 30-day challenge to get the limited dairy and eggs I was doing out of my nutrition, and 5.5 years later, here I am. Haven't died yet. I think my family's still waiting for me to die though.
Oh, and a lot of people don't know, we actually have a real strong St. Louis connection here.
That's right.
I mean, he's like adopted family, but
Right.
I'm from St. Louis, I'm from Ferguson, Missouri, St. Louis. He's from East St. Louis, and she's from St. Louis. So, and we're all vegan. And wait, I know it's hard to tell, but we're all black.
Check it out.
Shout out the bag.
I know, right? People get shocked every time we do one of these, man. It's like, you're vegan and you're black?
What made me go vegan? Wow. So, I was vegetarian first, and I was vegetarian. Well, I moved to Miami from Ferguson, and in Ferguson, everything is either racist or just black and white. It's just how it is. And so was the food. So everything I ate was either McDonald's or like something my mom bought from Sam's. Like my mom was a big Sam's, and it was like fried chicken, everything, whatever. So I really didn't have this variety. I moved to Miami, and I got there, and it was Cuban food, Haitian food, you know. Like Haitian food. Like, I mean, I was going to work and my stomach was like, time out, brother. We need to have a meeting. And so I went to the doctor at my university at Nova Southeastern in South Florida, and oh, sorry, I said I'm sorry. And he said, do you eat a lot of meat? And I was like, you know, we lie all the time. So I'm like, no, of course not. I don't eat a lot of meat. Knowing that I eat meat pretty much in every meal, and snacks, and whatever. And you know, you had that one burger with the meat on top of the meat, with the meat secretions on top of it. But you're like, nah, I don't eat a lot of it. So he was like, I want you to try, you know, vegetarian for 30 days. And I was like, dude, look at me, like, you serious? Like, look how big I am. You think I'm gonna stay this size? He's like, no, just try it. So I didn't try it then. 15 days later, I did try it. And I was actually pissed that it worked, because I mean, I like my Philly cheesesteak, man. You know, that's how it was.
Seitan Philly.
Yeah, so that happened, and then 2 years later, my mom was diagnosed with colon cancer. Talked to the doctors, they told me, you know, I'm like, how did this happen? He's like, you know, too much animal protein, things of that nature in the system. And I'm like, wait, this is not hereditary? He's like, no, it's a lifestyle choice. So for me, I said it over in the other one, so sorry you got to hear this again, but I always say, if you try to run through a brick wall and you don't make it, I'm not going to try to prove you wrong and like, let me show you how to get to that brick wall. I learned from other people's mistakes just like I learned from mine, so I cut it out. I mean, I did more research as well. I didn't just go off of that one moment. I did more research, and then from that point on, I've been vegan, so that's it.
Very good, very good. Now they're getting shy again. Go for it.
Yeah, like,
Go for it.
I don't understand the badass part. Yellow part. Can you explain that to me? Because it like sends out some weird vibes.
You don't like it? Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Can you tell me why being
Huh?
a badass stuff to like walk around and say, hey, I'm a badass?
Right, but see the thing is, there's been a misconception that badass means you're a bad person. But being a badass means you can be compassionate, you can care about other people, you can do good things, you can care about other people, you can be healthy. If you don't like it, I actually don't care. It's cool, but that's who I am, so it's okay. Sorry, I'm not here to please everybody.
We're all badasses today, okay? Yeah.
It's just a word.
In the back.
Ass is in the Bible.
I'd like to answer
Oh.
It's a generational change of how that word means. It basically means rock.
The way he said it just sounds like...
No, the way you read it.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't say anything. You said explain how it reads.
Look at this, man.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. Like, I'm actually happy. Just as happy as you are.
Is one of these trucks selling Reaper?
No, because I wanted to be cool. I'm not trying to send you a bad vibe. You said you got a bad vibe from it. I didn't. You're the only person.
Do they have blunts too?
No, I'm saying if you have a problem, like what is the problem that you're getting? You're leaving it very vague. What is the problem that you're having with the word badass? Is it what you learned in the past, or is it right now?
Most people that say they're badass.
Most people that say they're not racist are still racist.
How about malt
It's
liquor?
all good. It's all good. Question in the back here.
All right, how does your black community welcome you at the end?
As much as he does.
How does the black community welcome you guys as vegans?
Well, you want to go down the road? All right. Now, I said I'm from East St. Louis, Illinois, right? And I moved to Arizona and went vegetarian, as I said, you know, after the documentary I watched. So that was Thanksgiving 2006. I went home for Christmas that year and told my family I don't eat meat anymore. Whose side of the family are you on? You done got out there, you done got this white elitist thing eating vegetables, you're all up in it now. And it's like, I'm kind of looking at something else, you know, my health for the long term. So that was the beginning. It's kind of transpired over the last 10 years that I've been, 10 plus years I've been vegan, vegetarian. So then in the middle when I go home, it's ridicule, you know, it's like, hey, they're fucking vegans here, go give them some twigs and leaves and let me know back. So, and it's always a gathering, it's either a funeral or a wedding when I go home, so it's plenty of food and all the extended family, so I give it right back to them. I walk in there, something's cooking, some mutilated body parts, sauteing and simmering, and I just hold my nose, I got anus up in here. You know, I give it right back. So now when I grow back, 10 and a half years later, it's different, it's attitude. They see me walking doors. You ain't ate meat in like 10 years and got nerves so up all alive and shit. So, yeah, that's kind of how it works with my world.
With my family, it was kind of like that too. When I first told my mom about it, especially my grandma was like, boy, what the hell is wrong with you? So it took me a little bit to get her to get in the program with it. So my grandma would just joke around. She would get it, so she'd be like, oh, I got you some of that rabbit food, got you some lettuce. I'm like, thanks, Nanny, because I call my grandma Nanny. I was like, thanks, Nanny. But in the Black community as a whole, it's kind of sometimes you get pushback, and then sometimes you get people that get it, because a lot of them think that because we're in a low-income place, you feel like that's like rich people food to eat, like all that organic.
Stop eating healthy. That's rich people shit.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. That's how they're trying to tell you.
Right, go hit a dollar menu at the drive-thru.
Yeah, and do some ribs,
Stick to your own.
catfish, stuff like that. Don't eat anything that's gonna make you look all fancy and whatnot. So then it's trying to educate everybody, especially in the Black community, that it's not a white thing. And when I say that as a white thing, I'm not trying to like make anybody white. I feel offensive or something, but in the community, they think veganism is just what they see. They barely see any of us. Majority when you see vegans, you usually see a lot of white vegans. So when you get people of color to come out there and talk about it, it makes people go, oh, I can do this. This isn't just an elitist thing. It's not a money thing. This is a compassion and an ethical thing. So that's the message we're trying to get, and it's slowly seeping away.
And health in our community.
On my side, like what I see is that it's more of a, I don't like to use the word brainwashing when I talk to the people that have been brainwashed. I use the word conditioning. So it's a lot of conditioning that is going on, and they've been conditioned that soul food is the best food out there, which is nothing but the old rationings that was left over from the actual slave master who ate. You know what I'm saying? So, and they look at neck bones and chitlins and things of that nature, like, oh, that's the epitome of good food. Like,
good eating.
That's good eating. And I'm not talking bad about my people, but that's what we've been conditioned to think.
Yeah.
So when you go against that, whether you go against that, whether it's good or bad, somebody's always going to be like, wait, but we've been taught this way. Why aren't you doing that anymore? And a lot of people think that when you do that, you think you're better than them. I'm like, no. I just think that I can do something else. Doesn't mean I'm better than you. I know that I got mistakes, and I'm trying to do better for myself. If that makes you feel bad about it, then I can't do anything about it. But that's what happens a lot. You get a lot of feedback. Like, even my family, like my mom is 80 and she's like, look at you walking around all vegan. I'm 80 years old. And I'm like, all right, Mom, you still on like a cocktail of pills too. Like, but love you, but I mean, I'm not trying to do that, so. Right. That's the kind of pushback we get. But we do get some love, we do. You get some people that literally say, man, I wish I could do that. So a lot of people think that they're not able to do it, and that's one of the biggest problems.
Yeah, and community as well. A lot of people don't feel like they have a lot of people that do it. So once you show that there's a lot of other people that are doing it, then they go, oh crap, I can do this shit.
And not only that, typically in urban areas, it's going to be what's known as food deserts, where I really don't like buying vegetables at the liquor store. Right, so I mean, you either have drive-through or the corner store, and that's kind of what you're limited to, unfortunately. So I think it's something bigger behind the scene. There's a message being pushed, but I won't get on my soapbox until 5 minutes later.
Exactly. We have a question over here. Go ahead.
Damn it, she said it. I'm waiting on that. For those that didn't hear it, She's the Nast is where we get a motherfucking protein.
Sorry we curse a lot, we just letting y'all know now. Sorry kids. You probably hear it at home, but it's okay.
All right, I'm sorry. My mom ain't out there.
You curse at her too.
You don't punish me. No, but we've been led to believe, like we're talking about mass conditioning, that the only protein sources out there come from animals, unfortunately. And that is a bold-faced lie. It's been perpetrated by meat, dairy, egg industries. They push that on. I mean, we call powerful industries with deep pockets. Typically, they got their special interest lobbyists all attached to their message. When everything that you need comes from plants. Trust me. In the plant world, or protein world rather, you need the amino acids. That's what you truly need for your body to thrive. And fruit is the perfect form of that. When you see a cow eating grass, for example, there's a producer and there's the consumer. The cow is the consumer. It's not sitting there synthesizing the amino acids and proteins or anything like that. That comes from what was grown from the earth, from metabolic energy from the sun and water to make it grow. So, short answer, I get my protein from, I'm a high fruit guy, I eat a lot of fruits, and that's kind of where I mainly get my protein source from. And for those thinking, you know, some guys out there, I don't know if there's any meat eaters, but think you have to eat meat to build muscle. There is no direct correlation between protein consumption and building muscle. Building muscle is an adaptive response to weightlifting. It has nothing to do with the amount of proteins that you consume. And you would probably be surprised how little you really need, because your body has an amino acid. Did I call Bill Nice science guy? Yeah, everybody out going to sleep. And your body has an amino acid pool, and it recycles probably 80% of the protein that you have. I know. Damn, maybe we should turn this into a graduation. Stand up. No, I'm sorry, but yeah, we get our proteins, foods, vegetables, plants, and then you guys on it.
And he pretty much said like majority what all of us are going to say, but I would just say, you know, a lot of news, they get all the, well, we get all the stuff from me. Well, your animals eat the plants. So why should I just go through the other source? I can just go direct to the source. I mean, and it's common sense. Skip the middleman. It's like if I'm making money, it's like, do I want to get money directed to me or get it funneled through this? Hell no.
Hell no.
I guess. Okay, I own a protein shake company, so it's kind of hard for me not to plug that in when you ask that question. But I am very honest about it. I'm very honest. Like, you don't need protein shakes. I say it all the time. That's more of a convenient thing. My protein shakes are a convenient thing. I'm on the road. I logged 85,000 sky miles last year alone. I'm on the road all the time. It's a convenience thing for me. But I can get my protein from anything out there. And I think that's where people got this misconception. Again, we've been conditioned that we have to get protein from animal sources, and that's not the case at all. And I think the funny thing is, a lot of people that honestly think that they have to get it from animal protein, in the back of their head they're like, okay, I do think it's possible, because they see it, but it's just a fear factor that's out there right now, and people still have a fear, which I understand. I mean, you know, and I guess this goes along with, we got to stop bashing people, the people that are vegan. We got to stop bashing people that aren't vegan yet, because we all weren't raised vegan. It's like just being a hypocrite. You're like, wait a minute, like, it's like, yo, I just turned vegan yesterday. You going to hell though, because you ain't vegan yet. I see it all the time.
So cheese on their breath.
Yeah, we all learn at different stages. So I think that once we learn at our different stages, that does help out, and it helps. The healthier we are, the more we're promoting a great life, the more we're promoting like fitness, health. And like I say, I'm not trying to say everybody need to be walking around like a supermodel like Will. I'm just saying that we do need to be healthy though if we're gonna promote this lifestyle. Because people be like, yo, I could be unhealthy, fat, and die. Keep eating meat. So I think we need to promote it in a way to just kind of show that this lifestyle is for everyone.
Right, and you get a better quality of death if you eat plants. And we're all going to die, and people think, you know, but there is some keys to longevity associated with a plant-based diet and caloric restriction, believe it or not, but I don't want to get on that.
Save it.
I know, man,
Save it.
I'm just so fucking
I know,
excited.
save it though, save it.
And also remember, people fear things they don't understand.
Like the word badass.
Yeah. So you gotta also remember when you're talking about veganism to your friends that you're gonna hear the same questions over and over and over, and you're gonna get annoyed.
Like, why did you call it that?
Because you're gonna be like, motherfucker, you ain't never heard of Google?
That's right.
That's how you gonna feel, but people need to be explained.
But yeah, every time somebody asks you, be excited. Like, honestly, I know it sounds like, be honest, for every time that you probably got asked, well, how do I go vegan? Imagine like how many times we literally probably get that.
Yep.
But if somebody asks you that and you're depressed when you tell them that, why would they go vegan at that point? So you have to be you have to be a salesman for vegan. You have to literally be so excited. Oh man, why am I vegan? Well, let me tell you. This, that, this. Oh man, you know, I don't have to take that blue pill like you gotta take. You know what I'm saying? Like, just saying.
Getting below the belt.
All that stuff, at least below the belt works. So, like, but that's what I'm saying. You gotta be happy about what your lifestyle choice is. Otherwise, why would somebody else want to be a part of it?
And if you don't have time to sit there and explain to them, just tell them, you know, GTS. Google that shit.
Yeah, yeah. All right, she had a question. She had a question. We got both of you. Got both. We are right.
And I kind of wanted to expand on that. So do you have anybody who is older in age that was on medication, has gone vegan or vegetarian and has gone off medication and just have those life stories?
I have somebody in hand that I wouldn't say medication, but I have a friend. He owns a. Did you ever go to Green Wave? So Green Wave Cafe is in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. All Raw Cafe. The guy that owns it, his name is Raul. He has stage 4 prostate cancer. Never went to chemo. Never had surgery. He went to Hippocrates Holistic Center in West Palm Beach, Florida. He went all raw. And to this day, he's been cancer-free for about 10 years now. Yeah. And if you're ever in Florida, go visit him. Like, his food is good, too. Yeah, real good. I like raw food that's, like, tasty.
Yeah, and I deal with that every day as a fitness trainer. People come in, you know, I don't even think of myself as a trainer anymore, more of a wellness, restorative specialist. There you go. Let's call it that. Because of the fact, people come in with all these chronic conditions and on these cocktail prescriptions, and I encourage them to adopt a plant-based lifestyle. And the thing is, I always get pushback from their doctors. It's always a lot of static from the medical doctors out there that don't understand plant-based nutrition. But then some people hold close, like your Dr. Elson, Dr. Gregors, they always say they never learned any of this stuff in med school. So that kind of levels the playing field between me and their MD, especially as they start coming off those prescriptions. They're like, well, I'm a doctor, he's a trainer, listen to me. And then when they see within weeks, I mean it's fast, that they're coming off and cholesterol numbers are dropping, blood pressure's going down, like, well damn it, this kid might know something. And then they kind of want to work with me. But I expose them to, the colleagues of theirs, the Dr. Gregors, also Jim's, because they're not going to listen to me really, you know that. So I hope ain't no physicians here, I didn't mean to offend anybody. You spend a lot of money on your education.
More questions? Take it.
Okay.
The question is what is the pushback that the guys get from ethical vegans? Because there's definitely a big health
You just saw it. So I wouldn't say this is all ethical vegans, because I do it for ethics as well too, but I think that there's a problem where people have this, what we call tier 5 veganism, where some people think they're in tier 5 and all of us are like below them. And like, oh man, you're not raw till midnight? Well, I can't talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you mean you eat your bread with the crust on it? No, man, the real vegans don't do that. Like people think it's a level to it, and that's not the case. We're all here for the same reason. And even if you started from health reasons or you started from animal reasons to save the animals, it's all the same cause. And there's enough outside forces trying to divide us already that we don't need inside forces trying to do the same thing. And I think a lot of people don't see that. And for me, like, I laugh at it, as you saw. I'm sorry he left. I thought he would have stayed, but I guess I don't know, whatever. If you ever sees him, give him a hug later.
You can ran him
But no, me, for real, honestly, if you see, I don't get mad. Like, I'm not for everybody. I know that. Shit, sometimes I'm not even for myself. Like, I have to tell myself to chill out. Like, I know that, and that's cool. I understand that, but the thing is, we're all on the same highway, just a different lane. That's all it is.
That's what it boils down to. We're all in the same fight. Whether you're the ones out there causing disruptions, or whether you come to a tent like this and you're immediate and you get inspired by one of our stories and go back to the inner city, especially in our community, they don't believe in it. We all have to work in this together. the less fighting we do with them, the better the movement is. Because animals don't give a damn if you drop meat on Mondays. They don't give a damn if you do it 2 days a week. They don't give a damn if you slowly decrease it or if you jump off into it cold turkey, no pun intended. Just do it. That's the thing about it. And we have to work together.
They don't care if you roll till 1 in the morning.
That's what I'm saying. Roll till 1 and burp after midnight.
And plus, you gotta remember how you started. If you didn't start like when you learned it and started the next day, why are you gonna expect somebody else to do that? I mean, that's a fucking contradiction about it, you know? So I mean, you just gotta think of that. And a lot of times, tier 5 vegans like to make an exclusive club. So you want people to go vegan, but you want to have all this.
Background check.
Yeah, background check. And like, most people don't want to do that because they're just like, that sounds like a lot of work. And we know a lot of people, let's be real.
And most tier 5 vegans got like private pages, you know what I'm saying? Like, what, how you gonna come and talk about everybody else, but you gonna have a private page? Right. Nothing against people that got private pages, but if you go troll, the thing is too, vegans don't think they can troll. Vegans can be trolls. Like, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I've literally seen vegans hop on somebody else's page and be like, I saw a case. So does anybody know Aisha Talia? She's a very beautiful vegan actress, model. So she's a good friend of mine. So another vegan lady, won't say her name, I'm gonna put her out there. She went on Aisha's page and literally said, I don't understand why you would show your body like this. This is demeaning to women and this and that. Now mind you, this is another vegan woman. So Aisha, now this is one person that probably should have put her page private. She goes to her page, she's literally doing like a Playboy ad.
Exactly.
So how do you go talk about somebody else but doing exactly what you're doing, saying this is just so demeaning of veganism and this and that. And literally she was doing the same thing. So she was trying to get attention. So we have to watch that. Like, don't feed into the negativity when people come at your page. When people come to my page and they talk trash about me, you can go back and look and I'm like, oh my God, thank you for coming to my page.
Yeah.
And they're like, and they try to talk more noise and I'm like, oh my God, you commented twice in one day. I gotta be special.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then they keep going. I'm like, no, for real, man. If you keep this up, I think we're friends. You gotta chill out. You gotta chill out. I'm starting to think we got a bond here.
Right.
Don't feed into the negativity. And a lot of people think just because they're vegan, they can't be negative. We all have negative thoughts, but sometimes we let it out. So you have to watch that and don't let that penetrate your good soul.
Absolutely. And I don't want anybody in here jumping on my page, give me a stern warning in all caps. I'm unfollowing you as of today. I don't give a fuck. Let me just tell you. I mean, it's all right. It's all right. My life is going to go on. All right.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
All right, they got a little too excited. All right, next question.
Actually, I have a question.
Yeah.
Now, in contrast, I want you guys to talk about a little bit about what words of encouragement can you give to someone who's newly vegan or who's just on the cusp of going vegan. See, we're bringing it down to tier 5, right? We're bringing it down. Thinning out here.
Definitely, you know, communication with it and then getting somebody's story. When you get somebody's story with something, then you know you can get that click with it. Because if you just tell somebody like ethical things, most of the time they don't get that. But if you tell them like health, like especially for instance black community, if you tell them like health and we got a lot of heart disease and things like that, we want to stop that. So let's get eating better like that. You start that. Then they'll think, they're like, oh, I need to better my house so I can see like my family a little bit longer.
Because we all got that Uncle Ray that died of heart disease.
Yeah, we always got those uncles and stuff that just eat all the food. They don't care, well, if I'm going to smoke this cigarette, drink this beer, eat this stuff. Because I'm a guy anyway, so yeah.
And nobody cares about dying until they're about to die.
Yeah, exactly. They wait till the last minute.
Right.
We all gonna die one day, and then as soon as they say, oh man, I wish I would have done this, and I wish I would have done that. It happens every time.
And then we come out, I left your cart of cools in my wheel. Come on. Words of encouragement.
So encouragement, like this is my thing. What I say is, if you are going to be vegan, be ready for a couple things. You're gonna get some hate. It's gonna happen. Don't worry about that. Be convicted, believe in yourself, understand that you did this for a good cause. There's always, like Mother Teresa had haters. Think about that. Like, so whatever you're trying to do for yourself, there's always going to be negative pushback. But if you are literally convicted in what you're doing, you truly believe in what you're doing, nobody can push you away from that. You can literally stand in the middle of a storm and not feel nothing. So just remember that. Believe in yourself. Believe that what you're doing is positive for you, your family, and even generations to come. And then you'll never worry about a hater, a negative aspect, or anything at that point.
Absolutely. I agree with both of you, Jack.
Also, don't get discouraged either. I know a lot of people, especially if you don't like have a lot of followers on the certain social media stuff, you get discouraged because you don't have people interacting with it. But trust me, people read stuff. They scroll through it like a newspaper. They just flip through it. They may not like it, but they see it. I've had plenty of people never interact on any of my posts, but then like a month, couple months, or maybe a year later they hit me up. I'm ready to go vegan. I want to learn more information. So don't get discouraged. Keep posting. Keep talking about stuff because you're going to make some difference to somebody. So don't give up on that.
Yeah, and follow those that are like-minded, like you're on your journey. Try to stay away from all the naysayers.
Stop following negative accounts and wondering why you're having a bad day.
Absolutely.
Stick to the like-minded ones that are on the same journey.
Yes. Question.
So in the beginning, when you're trying to build vegan, right now it's about to be marked. Do you say kind of avoid the events, or or do you say like you just power through it and kind of get that determination going and?
I'm gonna stretch for this one. Hold on.
The question is the barbecue season is coming.
Yeah.
What do you do as a vegan? Do you avoid the events? Do you power through it?
Okay.
John.
So for this, I don't avoid nothing. I go right in the middle of whatever event. Like my family owns the #1 barbecue restaurant in Little Rock, Arkansas. I show up like nothing. I go get my own food. I sit in the middle of
Hey, we got a special guest coming up on stage.
Oh.
Well.
What's up, baby? Hey, wait, no, man, you can't come in late. We're the small boats.
Right?
At least it ain't the unicorn one. It's okay.
Right.
This is a vegan author and motivational speaker, Milan Ross. Full flavor vegan.
Who is a panelist here today, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah.
He just took the seating route to get here.
Yeah, so.
Go ahead, John. Go ahead, John.
So to answer your question is, one thing has to happen in your mind that nobody else can affect. And we have to remember that we control everything that happens in our life. If somebody didn't pay you back money, it's not their fault they didn't pay you back. It's your fault for giving it to them. So it's like I can go to anybody's event, and it's not their fault that I eat their food. It's my fault if I eat their food. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. I can go around. That's the thing. I'm so focused on making a positive change. I can't make a positive change in anybody if I'm not around them.
Right.
I can't live in my bubble and try to influence people that aren't like me. I'm not going in there like, handing out like, hey, you need to convert to my religion or you're gonna die. No. I want to be that. And this happened to me quite a few times where I've been in an event and I get an email later on like, hey man, you always so happy and all this, what do I need to do? And I'm not even lying, that actually happens. But you have to be in the middle of that other crowd to do that because somebody's looking. They might, like you said, they might not say nothing right then because they don't want to look like the outcast walking up to you, but eventually you'll get that email like, man, all right, what do I need to do? I have a friend, literally, I've known her since I was 12 years old. 3 years ago, she hit me up after we were at a wedding together, and she's like, all right, I'm done with this. She's like, every time I'm around you, you're so happy, you're so energetic, you're just full of life, you're still doing the vegan thing. She's like, I need to start. She's been vegan for 3 years now. So
that's how you make impact.
Yeah, and but you have to be around other people. I would love to be around all vegans 24/7. That's awesome. But what good is that doing for the preacher to the choir, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, you can't go there angry either. You have to go there with a good vibe and a good attitude and a good heart and a good spirit because, like I said, people read, that's what body language is. That's what facial expressions are. They see all that. You know what I'm saying? So no matter what you do, just go. Go and have fun. Get to know people. They be like, man, because somebody's gonna be like, man, you all happy and you look all energetic. What happened? I've been vegan for this long, blah, 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 blah. And they gonna be like, damn, for real, I wanted to do that, but I was scared. No, you know what? It ain't nothing, girl. You can do this. Come on over here, girl. That's what happens. But you have to be around it in order to influence them.
Absolutely.
Take a minute if you guys don't.
Oh shit, Mom!
We're so grateful to have Milan here with us. And And there was a lady, Mylan, I want you to tell a little bit, share your story. It's really powerful, and it may help someone. There was a lady that asked earlier about medication and illness, someone coming back from that. Mylan has a very powerful story, and I want him to share right now.
First of all, thank you guys for letting me come in. I'm sorry I'm late, but the traffic was scary. My name is Mylan Ross, and for those of you that don't know my story, 3 years ago, I weighed over 500 pounds. Yep. So, he has a six-pack, I had a keg. I was on medicine for diabetes. I had diabetic neuropathy. In 2009, I decided to take it to a whole nother level, and I dropped dead while driving my son to school, who was 3 at the time. That's a whole nother level. And 3 months after I went to a whole food plant-based diet, notice that I didn't just say vegan, because you can be vegan and eat crazy. Potato chips are vegan.
Right.
But I went to a whole food plant-based diet on October 28, 2013. I dropped 33 pounds and 6 inches off my waist. I used to have a 60-inch waist in the first week. And I was off all medications after 18 years in 3 months. So I tell people all the time, if you are sitting at home and you say, man, I can't do this. There's no way I can do this. I tried every diet. I bought how many of you guys stay up watching TV at night? You be honest. I have every gadget. If you only do this for 15 minutes, you don't have to stop eating anything. It's a lie. What I found was, if you stop eating everything, changes happen.
Impact, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Come to church.
Make it hurt Molly.
I wanted to ask about resources. Let's go.
I would definitely say food empowerment. They have so much information on there, from child slavery. Like, it's like you just think of your chocolate, dark chocolate, that's vegan, but really, how they getting that chocolate? Some of these kids, are getting paid like nothing, getting slaves to get that. And then, of course, like Will talked about earlier, we talked about a lot of food deserts, where basically companies leave building bacon like Safeway, and then they make it so no other grocery store or anything can go there. So what that does is hurts low-income people, because then you have a liquor store as your freaking grocery store, and then you can't be healthy off that. Ain't no freaking King Cobra gonna make you healthy or something, So
It'd be like $8 for a tomato.
I think I'm trying to remember a couple of actual names. Well, for instance, Mylan is a good resource too. He has a product in Whole Foods, which is the spice company. He has a cookbook coming out. He's part of a documentary just recently. Documentaries, and I hate to say it, it's not many like catered directly to colored people. But guess what? All the information that's out there is not for just white people.
Absolutely.
So we have to remember that, because forks over knives, cowspiracy, fat, sick, and nearly dead. What the hell? All vegetated. Those might not be catered directly to it, but that actually can be used, and I've used that and maybe that sparks a conversation right there that we need to take care of. That we need to have more resources for that, and that's a good idea. The documentary that I'm doing is actually. I guess I can play. Okay, so the documentary that I'm doing is about my life growing up in Ferguson, which I don't know if anybody heard about the whole Mike Brown, Ferguson deal. So that's where I grew up at. I lost 7 friends in my sophomore year in high school. That's how bad it was. But hip hop was a huge influencer for me to stay positive and things of that nature, and also to work through my hard times. So in the documentary, we're actually talking to R&B and hip hop artists that are vegan and getting them to explain why they went vegan and why they think other people should go vegan. So that's going to definitely be a resource for African Americans as well as anybody that follows the culture, because hip hop is the most influential culture we've ever had. You can go to a hockey game and hear hip hop now, which that's crazy. I mean, like you can go to a Florida Panthers game and you might hear a little Nas in the background. Like, that's true. But I've already got yeses from Styles P, from The Lox. I think Jadakiss might go. I told him to holler at him. Soleil, I don't know if you remember, Soleil was Genuine's wife, ex-wife now, sorry. Maya, the singer, she's going to be a part of it. Stick from Dead Prez, he said yes. Waiting to hear from the RZA. Jermaine Dupri said that he would be down. Russell Simmons. So it's going to be a very, very influential film for people of all color, but especially for our people of color. For them to see that, wait a minute, they're not just like Loch Ness monsters out here, they're real people that are of color and vegan. So I hope that helps.
And in addition to everything they mentioned, actually there is an African-American vegan starter guide that is available now
Yes,
for
yes.
by Sanctuary. I do have some at my booth over there, age 15. Limited supply. I think I might have about 100 or so left. Feel free to take as many as you want because I want the information out there.
Excellent.
We got 10 minutes, let's go.
I know, come on, rapid fire, let's go. Too long. Oh, cool.
Wants to know where to follow them. Where can they find them?
Yeah. You can start.
Hi. No. As I said, my name is Marlon Ross, and I am, first of all, you can find me, Marlon Ross Inc. on Twitter and Instagram. You can find me just Marlon Ross on Facebook. I do own Full Flavor Vegan, which is sold in Whole Foods markets across America. You can look up fullflavorvegan.com. I have a book out now called The Change, which is a bestseller, so thank everybody out there that supported me. I have a couple of cookbooks that's coming out. The Change Cookbook comes out in a couple of weeks here, and then Full Flavor Vegan, the cookbook, comes out in November. It's tied to a show that I'm doing that is one of the first vegan TV shows in mainstream. So that's coming to the Food Network, and you guys are going to love that, I hope. Support it. But, you know, I wanted to just say one thing, if I could, real quick, on being African American and vegan. What blows my mind is if you ride through the neighborhood, it is Popeye's Chicken, McDonald's, KFC, Taco Bell, liquor store, Popeye's Chicken, liquor store, KFC. Notice I kept going on, yeah. What blows my mind is that we have accepted that that's how it is. I'm gonna tell you guys, from experience, I grew up in St. Louis as well, right? In the hood, and I'm like, and vegan. And the hood didn't kill me, McDonald's did. I actually died and nobody shot me. So, black, white, brown, orange, green, don't let it get there before you do something different. I tell people all the time, they're like, man, do you eat good? Look, they say never trust a skinny cook. I weighed 518 pounds. I was not skinny. I am not a chef, but I can cook. And so, get in the kitchen and get your burn on, and you'll see, it's not that hard. If you want to do something, it's out there for you to find. It's really easy to locate. You do a little bit of searching. I still eat my greens and my cornbread and all of that. It's just easy. There's no eggs, no milk, no dairy, no pork feet, no...
Nothing swimming in the pot.
Nothing swimming in the pot. Nobody had to die, you know. So know that, guys. It's so important that you guys see that and understand that that's really what this is about.
All right, where you can find me, I'm at Will Tucker Fitness on Instagram, Facebook, WTF, let's see what's going on with me. I'm working on a project back in Phoenix with a plant-based doctor and a plant-based chef. We're doing a kind of a starter guide, like I said. It's a project called Just Start Here. And it's going to be a transition from a standard American diet into a plant-based diet. We're working on a book as well as a documentary with that. I'm also finishing up a book I'm doing on my own also. I can't give you the title of it yet, but it's more so geared towards exercise. And I got a couple other projects in the works. I just don't want to jinx them right now, but you'll probably see me real soon on a couple of your favorite magazine covers, I'm hoping. Showing the plant-based way to do it.
marketing?
Well, I have a fitness website called Hot Chocolate Fitness, and I'm going to be, I'm decided to open up coaching as well again, and for a while I took a break from personal training because it got too much fat, skinny people, and I just wanted it to be like, I want everyone to just feel better, and the thing's not going to be about what you look like, it's going to be how you feel, how you eat better. So that's my big push on that. Instagram, BigTimer32. I've got some other projects in the works as well. And definitely the big thing I'm going to have is a smoothie ebook coming out pretty soon. So,
Perfect.
I'm going to say mine, but we can't forget about her. Thank you so much for everything.
Thank you.
She did an awesome job. And tell everybody where to find you.
At Leslie Cain on Instagram. That's LESLEYCAIN.
Damn, you answered the quickest out of everybody. You can find, my name is, you can find me at, you can find me at Badass Vegan. No, badass is not a derogatory term. It's meant to actually show that we all can be badass. We all can be strong, full of will, full of power, and show people that, because there's been a negative connotation that if you're vegan, you're weak. So that's where badass vegan came from. Anyway, but you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I got a million projects going on, and I always answer emails. So like, if you didn't raise your hand here today, we all will answer you. You can email me at john@badassvegan.com, or you can send me a direct message on Instagram or whatever the case is, and we'll definitely answer you.
we'll be walking around everywhere, and we're going to be in New York actually coming up
Oh, yeah.
in a couple weeks.
Yeah, a couple weeks.
And also,
We'll be doing the same panel in New York. Pray for them.
And guys, if you like this panel, talk to other Veg Fest so we can get out there because people have been demanding it. So we want to get this out there and get this information, give you some different faces and a different point of view out there. So if you know any Veg Fest out there, hit it up and we'll go out to wherever. We're going to get the message out.
And if you know anybody scared of the word badass, hug them.
Thank you all for coming out. I appreciate your time.